There's a bunch of confusion when it comes to 7th chords. I wanted to make this video to potentially help some people around this topic and help people enjoy the beauty and fun of 7th chords. Today, I'm going to talk about 4 key concepts, being what is tertian movement, what are 7th chords, where do 7th chords come from, and how do we apply 7th chords to a chord progression. Now, I'll explain this in C major, but you can pick any key and write down the notes in its scale, and these fundamental rules will still be true. Now, in order to do this, to form triads, we use tertian movement, which is moving in threes. Now, to really explain this the best, I'll have to just show you. First, we'd pick C, and then skip, and then be E, and then rationally G. We can move this around too. So this would be a C major triad, D minor, and then E minor. Back to C major. This is a C major triad. That's how all triads are formed. So we can take this thought process throughout the key of C and get all the chords. So we get C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, and finally B diminished. Now we have all the diatonic chords of C major. And from the order of these notes, they get their own Roman numerals. So that would make F 4 chord. Little note here, the same process would also work for a minor key. It would obviously be different chords. This would be C minor, and this would be D diminished instead of D minor. Now I hear you saying, I clicked on this video for 7th chords, not this. Well, ta-da. This is where we get to have the real fun. Remember the beginning where we talked about the root 3rd and 5th? Rationally, we can skip another note and make it the 7th. Now, I need to stop here because this particular area causes a lot of confusion. We're talking about the intervals in between, not the actual order that the notes are going in. So see, this is 1, 2, 3 notes away, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would be 7. See, we do the same for C, D, D minor 7. E is no longer the 3rd. Now it's F. Just want to get that clear. This can be confusing because sometimes in music we'll say something like play the 3rd, which means something completely different. Sometimes we're talking about the order of the notes, and sometimes we're talking about the distance between the notes. This can be confusing for a lot of people trying to break into subject. So we take this idea and we get all these chords. I'll play them for you right now. First one, C major 7. Pretty. D minor 7. E minor 7. F major 7. G major 7. Very important chord. A minor 7. B minor 7 flat 5, aka B half diminished. Really love 7th chords. The G7 is a tension creating chord which wants to pull us back to the tonic, in this case C major. I'll illustrate that point. This is one of the most crucial music theory elements. It's really nice. So next I'm going to show you a trick that help me not get confused when people talk about major 7, minor 7, and then dominant 7. Okay, so when I think about this kind of thing, I kind of think of it as C major and then a major 7, because that's what we're doing. We're taking, it's 11 semitones. So we get the C major triad right here. And then we're going to go all the way, take 11 semitones, because if we did 12, it would be just octaves. So I like to kind of separate these and think of this as C major 7. And then same idea for here. I kind of think of this as D minor, and then just with a typical minor 7th right here. And you can kind of think of it. We could name this D minor major 7 like we did above. That would make it kind of ugly. It's not a very conventional chord, but that's what it would be named. So I like to think of it in terms of that. So I split it here, D minor with the 7th on top. This is the same ordeal. We have G major here, and then we just put the 7th, the minor 7th, on top. And then for your half diminished chords, just a diminished triad, a 7th away. Remember that learning anything new is inherently hard, and to not get discouraged, and everyone has to start somewhere. I hoped I helped at least a few of you guys, and please consider subscribing to my small YouTube channel. Heart. Yeah, thank you.